that's just another heartbreaking way for the Lions to lose there. Just another heartbreaking loss for the tank. The Lions, they fully went back to embracing the order of the tank after having that big culture win last week against the Cardinals. This week, it was just simply back to reality, as the Lions fall short against the Atlanta Falcons. All I have to say is the Lions' defense is definitely the heart and soul of this team, and the running game. Like, if the Lions could get some good pieces in place for the running game and maybe have Dan Campbell keep calling the plays full-time, the Lions could potentially have a top 10 rushing offense, maybe even top 5, if Swift can stay healthy. And for the defense, if the Lions could get some legit talent on the defense could easily become a top 5, top 10 unit for sure. Like, definitely Aaron Glenn has been a really big bright spot for the Lions this year. Like, the Lions need to keep Aaron Glenn here at all costs. I don't care what you have to do. Give him an extension, give him a raise. I don't fucking care. Keep that man here, whatever it takes. But yeah. I think we all knew this was going to be a low-scoring game, especially when Jared Goff tested positive for the plague and missed this game. And in at QB for the Lions was Tim fucking Boyle. Oh, God, not this again. And yeah, this game for Boyle, it went about as great as it did against the Browns. Okay, maybe slightly better. Like, Tim Boyle in this game, he wasn't good in this game. He was at best mediocre. Like, he was pretty average. Like, he wasn't really that impressive today, but mainly the one thing that kept the Lions in this game was easily the defense. The defense easily kept the Lions in this game for sure. And Dan Campbell, of course, late in the game made a couple questionable calls, mainly to embrace the art of the tank. Because with 3 minutes to go on 4th down, when Dan Campbell all year has been notorious for going for it on 4th down, Dan Campbell chooses to kick the field goal. While down by 7 points, late in with 3 minutes to go in the 4th, when you need a touchdown to tie the game. Yep, all I say is the Lions intentionally tried to lose this game. They were trying to hand the Falcons this game. But the art of the tank. The defense still tried to lower as much suspicion as possible, with Jalen Reeves-Maybin getting that forced fumble, and the Lions recovering it a minute later, with 2 to go. All I say, Jalen Reeves-Maybin has really improved this year. He's really been a bright spot on the defense for sure. He's improved a lot. Damn. But yeah, and even despite that, Tim Boyle remembered the Lions' perfectly crafted tank by throwing the interception with 33 seconds left in the red zone. Yep, and the Lions fall 20-16. So all I have to say is, hey, is it still Jared Goff's fault we lost? Somehow fans are still going to blame Goff for this. Let's be real, because yeah, that's the fan base for you. But yeah, another heartbreaking loss for the Lions. The Lions remain the 2nd overall pick, and honestly, it didn't even matter if the Lions won or lost this game, because they still would have been the 2nd overall pick regardless. Because Jacksonville lost to the Jets in the Tank Bowl, and with the Jets winning, and then the Texans beat the Chargers today, so the Lions really, they would have stayed in the same spot no matter what. So yeah, really, this game really meant not too much. The one thing that this game did do is that, because with the Falcons winning this game, it officially eliminated the New York Giants from playoff contention. So as of that game, the New York Giants have officially been eliminated. All I say to midgets is, hey, at least I didn't have too big expectations for you. Oh, wait, that's right. I picked us to win the NFC East this year. God damn it, not again. I knew I should have gone with the fucking Cowboys for the NFC East. God damn it, I tried to play it safe. Like, I'll be honest, Cowboy fans, Dallas was my second choice for the NFC. So I was either going to go Cowboys or Giants. We'll say once again, I chose very poorly trying to take the safe pick. Because I was concerned about Dak Prescott's his ankle from last year after that nasty injury. So yeah, I should have just took the gamble. But hey, that's just my luck for you. My luck, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, sometimes playing it safe usually takes you the wrong way. Sometimes you may have to take gambles to get the big prize. But man, just, hey, for the Giants though, they had no excuses for this season. They had to do something. I'll say this for the Giants, Daniel Jones is definitely not the answer there. Daniel Jones is a bust. He is a bust. Like, he's a Fitzpatrick type of player, and you don't draft that at 6 overall. I would say, Giants, you could use one of your 2 top 10 picks to draft a QB, but there's one problem. There isn't a franchise quarterback in this draft class, because this draft class is pretty fucking weak at QB. So, yeah. So, yeah, you know what, Giants? You tried it your way. Now you try it my way at rebuilding this team. It's very simple. Bye-bye, Joe Judge. Bye-bye, Dave Gettleman. Bye-bye, Daniel Jones. Bye-bye, Saquon. Clean house. You're not winning with those 4. For the Giants, drafting Saquon was a massive mistake. And reaching for Daniel Jones was a massive mistake. So, yeah, that's where I stand with the Giants. Like, the Giants are a complete laughingstock. Like, what a fucking shit show in New York. But, yeah. Anyway, back to this game, though, yeah. Just another loss for the Lions. The Lions fall to 2-12-1. Atlanta keeps their playoff hopes alive with this win. Atlanta also gets some sort of payback and revenge and redemption for their choke job against the Lions last year. And yeah, Georgia wins round 1 against Michigan. So I say to Georgia fans, is back up for a second and don't celebrate too hard. You only won the battle today. Yeah, Georgia might have won the battle over Michigan today, but Georgia hasn't won the damn war yet. And that war will be decided on New Year's Eve when you take on Michigan at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the Orange Bowl. All I say is, I hope to God Michigan beats Georgia so we don't have to watch Georgia get ass blasted by Alabama in the national championship game again. Put somebody new in there to face Alabama and not the same old dog shit. So yeah, Georgia gets round 1, but here's hoping Michigan gets the much needed win against Georgia in the Orange Bowl next on Friday on New Year's Eve. But yeah. Also, here's one thing for all the Stafford fanboys in the Lions fan base. Stafford's officially in the playoffs since the Rams beat the Vikings today. And yes, I did mention in the picks video that this channel is going to officially become a Matt Stafford stan account for the 2022 NFL playoffs. It is going to be a Stafford stan account. So yeah, Matt Stafford makes the playoffs with the Rams in his first season. And also with the Vikings losing, it means that the Arizona Cardinals have drunkenly stumbled in as well. All that does is just save Kingsbury's job for another season. Unless Kingsbury fucks off back to college in the offseason. The Cardinals are still fucking frauds. The Lions fucking broke them last week. So yeah, everyone's saying that win against the Cardinals was pretty meaningless. Actually, no, it isn't. Considering that the Lions became the first team in NFL history, the first one-win team in NFL history to beat a 10-plus win team by double digits. And that Lions win, that win you call meaningless, haters, that win has all but outright broke the Arizona Cardinals. Because I watched how the Cardinals play on yesterday on Christmas with family watching that game, and the Cardinals looked fucking lost. Like, I looked at that team and I was like, this is the fucking team that started 7-0? This team is supposed to be a Super Bowl contender? All I see in this team is a bunch of fucking frauds. Like, Arizona is not impressive. They will go one and done in the playoffs. Book it. They will go one and done. That team does not scare me. They do not impress me at all. And oh, by the way, for all the Stafford haters in the Lions fan base, you better hope that God Stafford doesn't win the division this year. Because if you do, I will clown every fucking last one of you. And you can bank on that. Because next week, oh yeah, that's right. Matt Stafford gets the chance to do something in 1 year with the Rams that he hasn't been able to do in 12 years with the Lions. win a division title. Because next week, the Rams can win the NFC West. With a win against the Ravens, who may or may not be without Lamar running back Jackson. They need to beat the Ravens, and they need the Cardinals to lose to the Cowboys. And honestly, the Cowboys are more legit than the fucking Cardinals. And that's right, I fucking went there, come at me. So yeah. And I'll say that, Stafford haters, you better hope to God the Rams don't win the division. Because if the Rams win the fucking division this year, then all the Stafford sexual Lions fans that claim Stafford was never the problem, they win the argument by default. If the Rams win a division. So yeah, Stafford haters, consider this your ultimatum. Either you pray to God that Stafford doesn't win a division, or I come after every last one of you. And I will actually do the one thing Man Beast Morris didn't do. And I'll stay true to my word. You can bank on that. So yeah. And for the Lions though, in terms of the Lions and Jaguars for that first overall pick, I don't know if the Jaguars win another game the rest of the year. Honestly, the Lions have a better chance at winning the... I don't know if the Lions also win one the rest of the year too. Like, their best chance would probably be Seattle next week. When they play the Seabiscuits. And that game may or may not have Seattle's season on the line. Considering what Seattle does against your toilet right now. Since Seattle's playing the care bitches right now. So yeah, next week Detroit, they head off to Seattle to play the Seabiscuits. And the game that pretty much means nothing. So yeah, only 2 more weeks. The question is, do the Lions win the Tank Bowl? Or will they fall short to Jacksonville? And for everyone complaining about the draft position, let me just say this. Can I be honest with you about the draft? A couple things I want to say about the draft. One, the draft rankings right now really don't mean shit right now. Because the draft's 4 months away. We haven't had the Senior Bowl. We haven't had the Combine. We haven't had Pro Days. And a lot can change in 4 months. Like, players' rankings are going to change a lot through the next few months. Like, players we expect to go high, they're probably going to fall down the board. And players we don't expect to go high will end up rising up the board. Like, to be honest, can I be honest with both of you? The NFL draft is honestly a crapshoot. It really is a crapshoot because most of the players end up being busts. Because usually players that go high in the draft, they either A, end up being mediocre at best, B, they end up being massive busts, or C, they end up performing nowhere near as advertised, which relates to A and B. And players that are drafted later, they end up doing a lot better than players taken before them. That's just the mystique of the draft. It's the one night a year where we all pretend to be armchair GMs and think we know everything about the team. I mean, hey, if we all could be scouts, then we all would be hired by the NFL by now. But yeah, that's just the draft for you. And let's be real. No, let's be real. If for anyone complaining about tanking, the tanking's always going to happen no matter what. There's only 2 ways you end tanking for good in the NFL. You either A, you punish teams for intentionally losing, or B, you institute a draft lottery for like the top 3 or 4 or 5 picks. And if you institute a draft lottery, it just turns tanking into a complete crapshoot. So yeah, and knowing the Lions' luck with the Lions' tank job, the NFL is probably going to institute a draft lottery to try and find more creative outside-the-box ways to screw the Lions over. Because, I know the NFL wants to do it. They want to institute a lottery. They're just looking for the right excuse and the right moment to pounce. And the Lions might give them that moment. But yeah, Lions lose to the Falcons. On to Seattle next week. See y'all later. Peace. And also New Year's Eve. We got Michigan versus Georgia for the Orange Bowl. With a spot to face Alabama in the national championship game on the line. Because let's be real, there's no way in fuck Alabama's losing to Cincinnati.